Hi, guys, and welcome back. I am here thinking about two things I want to discuss fairly briefly because I think they're easy to grasp and understand. And so I just want to explain them briefly so then you can further spend some time pondering about them and how impactful they can be in regards to obtaining greater peace in your life. And the first concept is we must respect people's timeline of growth. This one concept can free you of so much frustration, so much worrying, so much irritation with other people. We're all trying to figure it out. And sometimes our timeline does not coordinate or align with other people in our lives and their timelines. And so if you can respect that others are on their own personal trajectory of growth, that includes things that maybe are obvious to you, that are explainable to you, that are logical to you, and do not seem like that to others. And so it can be very frustrating when you come across these situations with other human beings that when you care about or or you have to work with or that are in your environment, not necessarily by choice, but because they're people that are around us. Yeah. Understanding this has freed me of so much worry and also has made me a compassionate person because why should they not respect my timeline of growth? And I do the same for them. Whether it coordinates or not, it's something that will free us of realizing that their journey is just as sacred as ours. Our timeline is just as sacred as theirs. And realizing that will infuse patience throughout many days or interactions with other humans on this planet Earth during our life. Just know that everyone truly, at the end, deep, deep inside, wants to do what's best for them, wants to become the best version of themselves. Some people can't see it. Some people haven't claimed it. Some people are distracted. Some people are inching their way. Some people are slowly grasping things and understanding things and letting go of things and healing from things. Those complex situations are happening in our lives, in our mind, in our hearts, don't always show appropriately or demonstrate themselves appropriately to those around us. Others might not always fully understand how we see things, how we're processing things, feeling things, interpreting things. And so if we can just respect that timeline and respect the beauty of growth and however slow or fast or enlightened or unenlightened somebody might be in your eyes, it is still their path and it's their journey and they deserve the freedom to in their own cadence on this planet. That's my first thought. The second one is one that infuses humility. When we walk, understanding that just because it's unexplainable to us, it does not mean it is unexplainable in general. Perception is reality. What we come to a situation or we are present in a circumstance with the knowledge that we currently have, the previous experiences that we've had, the feelings, thoughts, and understanding our own personalities that maybe prohibit us from seeing something that others can see. And when we walk in life knowing that we don't know everything, it's walking in humility. It's understanding that there's a mystery and complexity and divine timing outside of our current understanding. And sometimes it's okay to be in the unknown or in the unexplicable. But just because you can't figure it out or you can't explain it necessarily or make sense of it does not mean that it is unexplainable. Does not mean that it is not true or it is not right. It doesn't exist. So when you walk with humility, you open yourself up to greater possibilities and you receive from others who have walked a different path and can shed some light on certain things and also life. This is why older people generally are said to be wiser because they've seen more things. They've walked more paths. They've lived longer. They've been around more people than the younger generation. And so that is the gift of longer life. And so if you can exist understanding that, you'll have more peace. So these two concepts, respect people's timelines of growth, and just because it's unexplainable to you doesn't mean it's unexplainable in general. These things, if you accept them, can change everything and will bring greater peace. These two simple shifts create freedom from controlling everything and thinking we know everything and holding so tightly to what we think should be happening in the moment. Hopefully this made sense to you, and I would love to hear in the comments. Shoot me a DM. Let me know what you think about these two concepts, and if you have anything to add to them, I would love to have this conversation. Have a good evening. So good to have jumped in here and just shared this thought.